like in a tall building, basically. Usually they have really cool like rooftop areas where you can hang out and like just like really cool features that other apartments don't have. So we got invited to see the place, and it turned out that we really against this